Lucy and Chico. The search for the treasure one early morning, as the sun began to rise and paint the sky with shades of pink and gold, Lucy and Chico heard some surprising news. An old badger, who lived on the edge of the village, told them about a hidden treasure somewhere in the mountains of Idaho, near Boise. This legend was known only to a few animals, and the badger was one of those who had kept it secret. "You've heard about the gold, haven't you?" whispered the badger. "Long ago, adventurers lost their treasure in these forests and mountains. It's said the gold is still out there, but no one has found it because the path is full of dangers." Lucy and Chico exchanged glances, their eyes lighting up with excitement. "What if we go and find that gold?" Chico suggested enthusiastically, his eyes sparkling. Lucy thought for a moment. She was more cautious than her friend, but the idea of an adventure was too tempting to resist. It had been a while since they had left the village, and searching for treasure seemed like the perfect chance to test themselves and explore the beautiful wilds of Idaho. "We can try, but first, we need to prepare," Lucy said wisely. "There might be dangers in the forest, and we don't know exactly where to go." Chico, already imagining himself with a gold bar between his teeth, rushed to the badger and asked him to share everything he knew about the path to the treasure. The badger, stroking his gray whiskers, whispered mysteriously, "Legend has it that the gold is hidden deep in the mountains, in an old abandoned mine. But getting there won't be easy. You'll have to pass through dense forests, cross a river, and find a narrow trail that will lead you to the caves. But be careful," he added, narrowing his eyes. "These lands are protected by the spirits of the old mountains." Lucy and Chico listened intently. They packed the essentials, a compass, a map, which they found in the attic of the village rabbit explorer, some food, and a lot of determination. The next day, as the sun began to warm the ground, they set off on their journey. At first, the path was simple, with familiar trails and sparse trees. But the further they went into the forest, the wilder and more untamed it became. "It looks like no one has been here for years," Lucy noted, gazing at the moss-covered trees and thick underbrush. Chico was bouncing ahead, full of energy and confidence that they were close to their goal. Gradually, they began climbing the mountain slopes. The path became steeper and rockier. When they reached a river, which was rushing between the rocks, Lucy stopped. "How will we cross it?" she asked, staring at the fast-moving water. "We'll just jump." Chico grinned and leapt ahead, hopping from rock to rock. He landed safely on the other side, but Lucy wasn't as quick and confident. "Come on, Lucy. You can do it," Chico cheered from the opposite bank. Gathering her courage, Lucy jumped. The rocks were slippery, but she managed to keep her balance and reached Chico safely. "Now, just the trail and the caves are left," Lucy said, catching her breath. "We're almost there." Chico wagged his tail excitedly, and they continued, unaware that deeper into the mountains, new mysteries, and perhaps unexpected dangers, were waiting for them. After crossing the river, they stumbled upon an old abandoned trail that led them deeper into the mountains. The forest grew darker, and soon, they found themselves in front of a dark cave entrance. covered in moss and vines. There it is, Chico whispered, his voice full of awe. Lucy stepped forward, inspecting the entrance. I hope the gold is still here, she said quietly. Cautiously stepping inside,